Hey, Leo here. So this time I'm going to be talking about our different search widgets and the potential of merging them together and yeah. Okay, so first off we have our Session Explorer. So this is the one that we've been working on a lot recently. You can select a creative project, see the files within that. We can select a session that's within the creative project and see all the files within that. We can choose an import directory, import everything. This one supports drag and drop into the viewport or into sequencer. So yeah, that's our current Session Explorer widget. Now for the other widget, we have the cloud search, also called like vector search. Right now, this only works with animations, and you can see the Session Explorer is using a tile view, whereas this is using a row view. You can still see the thumbnails if you put your cursor over each row. It will show the thumbnail and also the description. And so yeah, there's kind of like benefits to both. I would say that if we're just talking about tile view versus row view, both are worth keeping. It's just a matter of adding some logic to switch between tile and row view, which is absolutely possible. Okay, and then moving on to the last one, everything up in the top half here can be ignored. Basically, it's just like down here. It's just a search bar. So I could type in like a man is walking and then press enter, and I should get 3 different results. 2 of them would be just pulled from the library using some large language model, and then the third one would be generated. So this is deprecated and doesn't work right now, which is why I can't actually show an example of it. And the plan is to re-implement it or make sure that it works again once the creative engine also supports semantic search again, since you also can't use this on the creative engine anymore. Just to share my opinion on things really quick, I actually don't know how needed it is to merge all these things, because they actually do serve pretty separate purposes. I would think these two, like if we do bring back semantic search, it could be merged with cloud/vector search, because they both take some text as input, and then you press enter and you get your results. So that is a very similar flow. But the Session Explorer is kind of different. Like, you're selecting projects and you're selecting sessions. There's no text input. And I think if we're just trying to like mirror what's on the creative engine, it actually makes sense for these to be separate, because on the creative engine, we have a projects page. And then we also have our search assets page. So to me, the search assets page is similar to the cloud search, and eventually when we support like props and environments and all the different assets on the creative engine in the Unreal plugin or within cloud search, it should be extremely similar. So in my mind, it makes sense to keep these separate, but support tile or row for just the 2 different view modes for both of them. Maybe just with like we can add on to like the settings panel, like choose your tile or row. And that kind of also follows how Unreal does things. So as you can see, everything's in tile view in the content browser, but I can actually switch the view type over here. So it's in tiles, but I can go to list like that, or I can go columns. And this is similar to the row view that we had. I guess this is something that we don't support at the moment. But yeah, I think having just 2 or maybe all 3 of these view types would be great for both of these widgets. And yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on search widgets.